Hi. Yes, still ill, still pathetic. Still... But I'm going to work tomorrow because I need the money. And this way I get brownie points if I go home early, which I might end up needing to do because I might just go, no, I can't do this. But if I have to go home early, at least I'll get brownie points for, having made the effort and being a brave little soldier. So, sorry, just finishing up my game. Oh, well, let's say finishing up. Just doing a few tappings and if you must know, I'm turning Luigi, screw it, and Homer. I'm turning Homer, Luigi, and Mrs. K into zombies, which obviously is slightly tragically ironic in Mrs. K's version. And then just putting everyone else on their 1 hour assignments. So yeah, still yes. Is that something on my screen? Yes, that's fine. Yes. So how are you? Because just blur. So if you noticed earlier, excuse me. I need my juice. Big thing of juice. If you noticed earlier, there's like a little 6-minute video titled "Just Testing," in which it turns out I can actually live stream from my phone. I thought that was a thing that only people with 100 subscribers could do, and perhaps originally when I had the app that was the case. But now apparently anyone can stream. Or maybe I've reached a certain number of hours, or well, I don't know about hours, but I'm I'm just like a random person. I've been doing this for a while now. It's not just an account that's just been set up to say that. I mean, accounts that are just set up to say that. I don't dismiss those because for the longest time, I mostly just watched YouTube videos. Well, I still watch YouTube videos, but I would just watch them and not create any content myself. But I like to keep track of own things. I would subscribe, and then there you go. You've got people who have accounts that don't really create content just because they want to watch and track people that they like. So I'm not being dismissive of people who've only just got an account just sitting there. But maybe it's the fact that you have to show us, regular usage. Or maybe they just updated all the things. Oh, yeah, you can live stream if you want. I don't know. But I did a little thing, which I was going to delete originally. I thought, okay, I'll do do a few seconds of, look, it's live. And then I just you know what, I got on a roll. You're right. Maybe I shouldn't go to work tomorrow. But I've committed myself now. I've said I'm going to do it. I'm going to wrap up real tight. I'll probably get an early night tonight. Sweat as much out as I can and just drag my ass through the day. I'll wrap up warm and go on the easy routes. Hey, it's all good. So, in other news, do you remember that big blob of metal that I was untangling yesterday? Yep, that's around my guitar painting. As if I'm getting closer. This is actually quite fun. See it? That all big tangled mess was yeah. So I thought, well, probably the best place to put it. Sorry if you couldn't hear me whilst I put the mic away, but So that gold filigree thingy that is around my guitar here, if you didn't hear me properly, because I did move the mic away, is that tangled mess from yesterday. So I think I did quite good untangling it all. So there's that. Bit of personal satisfaction there. I did find though that I kind of, as I got it undone, I had to sort of hook it onto which wasn't difficult because the way the filigree works. You can see little bits kind of fell off. Because of the fine metal work. I've got a black case here. No, I haven't. There we go. Because of some of the fine metal working, it kind of kept catching on itself. So every time I was trying to pull it apart, it would sort of catch on. Actually, to be fair, it was only this bit and another leafy bit that fell off. So I've done alright. And I think it looks kind of neat as a thing on its own. So, there's that. But yeah, it kept catching itself. So I had to sort of spread it out to make sure it it didn't fall off. Oh yeah, a flowery part. And then immediately hooked it up over that painting, which did mean climbing up on the sofa with a state. Oh crap! In a state in which I probably shouldn't have done. But it's done now, so I'm proud of myself, and I'm feeling myself getting really bad again. Like, really bad. I'm like, been wearing this thick cardigan all day. I've wrapped myself up in blankie. 2 blankies, actually. I got my X-Files one as well, I've been wrapped up in. And, yeah, I'm just trying to sweat it all out. So, let's do the question, shall we? Right. So, there's the book, to the establishing shot, there. And see what today's question is. This morning the rocks covered in cotton wool were really big and fuzzy. Today they're not too bad. They're it's still, there's some fuzziness, but there's less rocks. Right. Have you ever tried yoga? If so, what did you think? If not, do you want to try it? Oh, God, I'm sorry about the focus on this. It's like, I would have thought, yay, new camera, it'd be really good. And it is, it's like a higher megapixels. But apparently getting it to focus on the writing is a bit of a pain. Excuse me. Yes, kinda. I haven't done yoga in a classroom setting. I haven't sort of sat down with a yogi and sort of learned all this stuff and all these positions and everything. But I have got the Wii Fit Advanced, the Wii Fit U one, that has some yoga positions and techniques and things in it that you can try. And I have tried those, a few holds and such. If I were feeling a bit fitter, I'd turn the camera around and show you, but I'm not, so I won't. I don't have terrible balance, I don't think. I can do it without falling over. I can usually get a reasonably good score on the balance board. I'm sorry, I know I'm drinking more than normal, but you can probably hear it in my throat. I need the lubrication. Excuse me. So yeah, I've done that yoga in the game. Yeah, I enjoyed doing that. It's quite nice. Doing yoga as a proper thing, maybe. It'd be kind of a cool thing to try and sort of do it properly. But I've kind of always been a little bit more interested in Tai Chi. And again, it's not anything I've ever tried, but I kind of like the idea with the Tai Chi that you have like the slow, you're still stretching and moving your body, but you've got these slower movements that all move in and out of each other. Whereas yoga is tie yourself into a pretzel and then try and get you back out of it without actually hurting your back or something. I know it's supposed to be sort of good and stretch and everything, but I would be interested in trying yoga properly, but more interested in Tai Chi as a concept. But I understand they've both got their pros and cons and do different things and have different ways of working on the body. And I'm not dismissing yoga at all as a practice. Like I said, the positions and things I've tried, yeah, I get it. It stretches you out. It clicks something into position. It gets you sort of moving. And I know it's, people use it as a big toning thing. There's like different types. There's like the really hardcore. There's simple granny yoga and there's like hardcore yoga. There's Yoga for Cats, which is a funny book. And so yeah, it's something that I'm not dismissive of. I know some people are like, oh, that's just woo stuff. I don't think it's woo. People benefit from it. People feel fitter for doing it. So yeah, I don't think it's necessarily woo. I think it's something that has benefited people and is something that maybe one day I'll try. Within like an actual classroom setting and not just playing on the Wii. So yeah, I don't think there's a lot more I can say about that, especially since my throat's going and I realise that coughing without covering up probably looks a bit weird and gross, so I apologise and I need to do something. I am eating. I had some toast. I got up late, so I had some toast at about lunchtime. But that was, my breakfast. And then I had some soup earlier. And, excuse me, I'm in the process of cooking some sausages. So I am eating, don't worry about that. But yeah, If you've been watching this one, thank you, because... Ugh. So, you're awesome. I completely appreciate you. I've been Michelle, you've been listening, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!